In my experience, I mean, I consider myself being a professional since 1996, and I've been involved with some good people. I've been very fortunate in my career to have raced with John Forrest for 8 years, and I've been involved with good companies, and I've sold everything from oil to spark plugs to snap-on tools, and very fortunate to still be involved with a lot of those companies. I had somebody ask, well, what are you selling now? And I'm selling what this sport attracts, and that's a very family-oriented demographic, very traditional. I've always been a very spiritual person. I've just kind of kept it to myself, for a lot of years, and I was introduced to this group from Caleb really through my daughter's school. So it's just funny how this whole the dialogue started with a simple sit-down lunch, but I got to know a little bit about Caleb and what they're about, and I knew we were listeners, but just better understanding what their objectives were really corresponded with a lot of what my wife and I do. We've always, we race cars. We come out here to win races, and that's where it started. But it wasn't too long ago that I learned that there's so much more that we can do. We still want to win races. We want to be very competitive on the track, but we have the capability to reach out and to help and to touch a lot of people, and very, very compatible with Caleb.
Cool. And who's this guy sitting next to you?
Well, this is a very close friend now. It's Mike Novak, CEO of K-Love, and we're very fortunate that I don't know if I've ever seen as much energy and as much enthusiasm at the races, and that's good for morale. And I think in a short amount of time, I even stuck Mike in the car in Phoenix, and I think I'd love to say that was the turning point, but turns out Mike's a big enthusiast. He likes drag racing. They really like racing, but they understand how this sport connects with an audience, and I think that was very intriguing to him.
So, Mike, you know a lot about power and receiving power and having power in your life. Talk to me about the power of drag racing.
It's very akin to what we do at Caleb in the sense of it's about family, it's about community, and it's about outreach and touching other people. The philosophy we have at Caleb is it's really not about us. We're simply there to carry the message of Christ. And immediately about meeting Tony and Andrea, it didn't take long, and we felt this kinship between the two of us. And like he said, I've always loved racing, but we never even envisioned bringing the two together. But why not? Why can't we be Christ-like in this environment? As Tony said, we got the chance to meet with some of the guys today before one of the runs, and just were able to share with them and get them empowered and just watch the energy of them come up. It's just fun being out there and being who we are and who they are, coming together as a body and just being able to share and have some fun.
Very cool. Well, from an avid Caleb listener and supporter, thank you for what you do, and say goodbye to all the fans at Competition Plus TV.
See you guys. Go to Caleb.com, learn a lot about Survive to 5, and
yes,
thanks for supporting us.
And get out to a race. Check my man out here.